All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And salutations to all you hopeful elect Akim, pushing out this word in sincerity and in truth throughout the four corners of the earth, fighting this good fight of faith. Sincere Shalom to you, Akim, and Aqua for listening and learning as well. This is Brother Dequar from the DC camp. Come back at you with another lesson, and I'm going to entitle this one, Pray Without Doubting. All right? Because prayer is essential to this truth. Prayer is essential into, you know, it's essential in this walk of ours, man. It's like our number one weapon, our power. But you got to act in faith. Otherwise, it won't profit you any. Okay? So let me get into it. It says, this is James 1 verse 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given to him. Now, wisdom, like if you actually go into that word, it got many definitions, but that's like you can have the knowledge, but wisdom is knowing how to apply that knowledge, man. You know? And if you lack that, you ask the Lord for it. Remember, you want the Lord to direct your steps. All right, it says, but this is the point that I wanted. Verse 6, it says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. All right, so you're supposed to ask in faith. Now, this is talking about wisdom, but it could be anything, man. It's the same thing applies. You ask in faith and have nothing wavering. Let's look that word up. That word wavering.
Strong's G 1252. Diacrino. Diacrino.
Oh, yeah, nothing wavering. It says to separate, make a distinction, discriminate, to prefer, to learn by discrimination. What's the one I want? Here we go. This is the one. It says to be at variance with oneself, or hesitate, or doubt. You know? It says to strive with the dispute, contend. You know? But yeah, that's the point. To be at variance with oneself, man. So you're not supposed to have that. You know? That wavery spirit. Let me keep going. It says, for let not. All right, let me read verse 6 again. It says, but let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven in the wind and tossed. Now, it's a fitting comparison because the waves of the sea is restless. You know? Like this picture, man. It's constantly moving. You know? You toss to and fro from the wind, man. You're unstable. You see? And that's what it's going to say. It says, for let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. Exactly. Because if you praying to the Lord, but you don't really believe that the Lord can do it, why would he then answer your prayer, man? Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This is Hebrews 11 verse 6. It says, but without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that comes to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. All right? So if you don't have faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. You know? You must believe that he is and that he's able to perform that which you pray for. There's nothing too hard for the Lord, man. And when you pray, you ask of him what you want, but then you wait to see what his answer is, man. He don't do it on your time. And that, no matter what he puts you through, that's the Lord's will. You got to be okay with it. but you don't doubt that the Lord is able to perform it. Now, now we'll go back. It says James 1 verse 8. It says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Now let's look up what double-minded is. Okay.
Strong's G 1374. Dipsuchas. Dipsuchas.
It says double-minded, wavering, uncertain, doubting, divided in interest. You see? Divided in interest. You gotta have your full trust in the Lord and in his will, man. You know? It makes no sense to pray and then you don't believe that the Lord is going to do it. You might as well don't pray. You know? That's the part where many people's prayers fail. You know? And the one who doubts and lacks, you shouldn't expect anything from the Lord, man. That lack of faith and trust in the Lord shows that you have no foundation. And you are unstable in all your ways, man. Now, that's the other word that we need to look up. Unstable.
Strong's G 182. Akatastatos. Akatastatos.
It says unstable, unconstant, restless. So that's why, that's it's fitting to be compared to that. When you look up the word restless, it says uneasy, sleepless, of a person or animal unable to rest or relax as a result of anxiety or boredom. Man, you're supposed to cast your cares upon the Lord, man. Cast them burdens upon the Lord. You see? But you're fickle. Frequently changing. You're not steady, man. That's what happens when you don't trust in the Lord fully. And that's double-minded, because if you got faith, that's why you praying. Praying is that's why prayer is important. It's a not only is it a sacrifice, but it's showing that you trust the Lord, man. That you believe in the Lord. It says if you had no faith, you would never ask at all, man. But if you had no unbelief, you wouldn't be doubting. So in that middle ground, that's where that between that faith and that unbelief, that's that double mind, man. But you got to understand the power of prayer. Let me get this. This is Matthew 21. I believe in this verse 20. Let me see. All right. Let me see what I want. All right. This is Matthew 21, verse 18. It says, now in the morning, as he returned into the city, he hungered. And when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it and found nothing thereon, but leaves only, and said unto it, let no fruit grow on thee henceforth word forever. And presently the fig tree withered away. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, how soon is the fig tree withered away? Yahushua answered and said unto them, verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, it shall be done. So that's how powerful your faith is, man. Yahushua said, not only what was done to the fig tree where he cursed it and it withered away instantly, you could do greater. You could say into a mountain, be cast into the sea, and it will be done, man. But you can't doubt. But that's how strong the faith that Yahushua had, man. And we're going to have that eventually. But The key to it says, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it says faith and doubt not. All right, now let me read this part. It says, verse 22, it says, and all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing ye shall receive. You see? So you have to believe, man. Belief and doubt, they total opposites. All right? You don't just pray and not believe, man. Um, let me see what that thing says. All right. Now I looked up the word believing, right, in here.
Strong's G 4100. Pistuo. Pistuo.
It says to think, to be true, to be persuaded of, to credit, place confidence in, of the thing believed, to credit, have confidence. It says used in the New Testament of the conviction and trust to which a man is impelled by a certain inner and higher prerogative and law of soul, to trust in Yahushua or the Most High as able to aid either in obtaining or in doing something, saving face, mere acknowledgement of the fact or event, intellectual faith, to entrust a thing to one, his fidelity. All right? So that's what it means to believe, man. You have to believe and then you're going to receive. All right, I got another one. This is Mark 11. And it's the same one. Same account, but a different way. This is Mark 11, verse 20 says, and in the morning as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling the remembrance, saith unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursed is withered away. And Yahushua answering saith unto them, have faith in the Most High. For verily I say unto you that whatsoever, for whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. You know? Hey, so just like that, that faith can remove mountains, that doubt can create the mountains, man. You know? See, this is a spiritual thing. We're spiritual beings, man. You know? Pray and doubt, and you're gonna be with doubt. This is what I looked up. It says pray and believe, and you will receive, man. And that's true. This is something that our forefathers, we always did, man. That's that prayer. You know? Our request must be made like any other request in faith, man. Not doubting the Lord's ability or his desire to give it to us, man. The Lord controls everything, man. Don't you remember that? So you pray, you trust in him, and let his will be done. You can't sit up here and ask for wisdom. You can't ask for the Lord to reveal his will just so you can determine whether or not you want to yield to it or follow it or not, man. You can't ask him for the wisdom and do your own thing. Or make up your mind whether you want to do it, man. Then you're not going to receive. You ask for an answer, but then you don't listen to it, man. Probably get one more, and one or two more, and I'm gonna close. All All right, here go one. This is First Timothy. I said First Timothy. It's First Timothy 2 and verse 8. It says, I will therefore that men pray everywhere, lifting up holy hands without wrath and without doubting. So that's what Paul said, man. You know? That's like it. Yeah. It says oh man, I don't want to have to read the whole thing. But ultimately, that's what our forefathers did, man. They prayed. They trusted in that prayer, man. You know, Abraham didn't stagger in his faith towards the Lord, man. All right, now I'm going to close on this one. This is Philippians 4 and verse 6. It says, be careful for nothing. Now I want to get that word careful. Or I just get another version, you know? Because this going into your worries, man. Yeah. It says be careful, meaning to be anxious, be troubled with cares, you know? To seek or promote one's own interests. So when you go into the Bible comparisons, right? It says this is the CSB version. It says don't worry about anything, but in everything through prayer and petition with thanksgiving present your request to the Most High. So you gotta request it, man. This is dealing with your anxieties. New King James Version, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving let your requests be made known. New NLT, I forget what that stands for. New life, whatever. It says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank him for all he has done. So I'm reading the KJV and I'm going to close. This says, Philippians 4 verse 6, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High. And the peace of the Most High, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Yahushua HaMashiach. And that's how you're going to be made stable. All right? Hey, so Lord willing, that lesson was edifying. To the next one, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakadash. I want to say shalom.